Okay, we have put our chorizo in, cooked it for probably about 10 minutes, and then I added a 1 pound package of a hot sausage. Crumble it up, mix it with the chorizo, okay? Once it gets to this point, we're almost ready to add our green chili. So with these breakfast tacos, they're amazing. You can just pretty much put whatever you want in them. Sometimes I will do just the meat and green chili. These potatoes, I don't know if you've used these before. They are not in the frozen section, they're in the refrigerated section. Usually you'll find them over by the bacon and sausage and that kind of thing. They're already grated for you, they have chunks, they have just plain potato shreds. These happen to be a Southwest style hash brown. I'm not gonna put a ton in, but I'm gonna put a little bit in for some flavor, okay? But I think you can put whatever you like. So if you look in there, look at all those potatoes. They're actually quite good, okay? So mix a little bit. I used probably like half the bag in here. Cook these in, get them a little bit crispy on the edges. Just keep stirring them, mixing them in with your sausage and your chorizo, okay? And it adds such good flavor. And at this point, once the potatoes go in, this is when I will add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, okay? And I will kind of put it in my hand and then just throw it in, okay? And turn up your heat just a little bit once those potatoes go in. And then once you're ready to put the eggs in, you're gonna turn that heat back down to a little under a medium heat. Here's a trick. Some people will scramble their eggs separate and then mix them into their meat mixture. Here's why I don't do that. I don't like that the eggs, if you scramble them separate in a skillet and then you have your meat over here and then you start to build your taco, I don't feel like the eggs are melting and joining in with the meat very well. They kind of go their own way. They're, turn into some little mushy balls. So I just crack my eggs right into my meat mixture and it ties everything together. And then you can throw this into a flour tortilla if you want and make a burrito. But today we're making breakfast tacos, one of our favorites. I take corn tortillas and I'm gonna show you how to do that in just a minute. So right now I'm gonna show you how I put the green chili and the eggs in and mix it all up, and then I'll show you the next step on how we do the tortillas, okay? Yeah. So now we're ready for the green chili. And it doesn't have to be a lot of green chili. This is probably about 3/4 of a cup of the Bueno hatch green chili, the frozen, that I had left over from another dish that we made. And guess what? Because this is cooking and the steam that's coming out, it's taking out that extra moisture in my meat. This yummy juice that has been draining from my green chili, it's gonna go right back in here because this adds wonderful flavor to this, okay? And it will cook out and it will dry up a little bit, and not as in dried out, but some of the moisture will cook out, which is what you want. So this is what it looks like. You throw that green chili in, you just keep stirring this for probably a few more minutes here. And I had turned the heat up, so it's gonna cook a little bit faster. I added the salt. Now we're gonna start cracking some eggs. So we're gonna crack these eggs in, and to this mixture, I'm making a lot because I have a lot going on this week coming up the rest of the week into the weekend. So I am making extra because I would like to have a little bit of this for some burritos. And then you can put this mixture into a tub, put it in the fridge, and then when I show you how to do your corn tortillas, you could have breakfast tacos every morning if you want to. And they're delicious. I love, love, love breakfast tacos because I love corn tortillas. But I'm gonna probably end up using about 8 to 10 eggs in with this amount of meat, because I want just enough egg to bind everything together, but not so much egg that it overpowers all of the meat. Because I have a house full of 4 boys. When they come and eat breakfast with us and their families, they're all about the meat and not so much about so much egg. So this is amazing. All right, once you get to that point, then you just kind of start stirring. I'm gonna bring that heat down just a little bit to about a medium or a little less than a medium, depending on how your burner is. And those eggs are all mixing in with that meat. So we've got our chorizo. We have a little bit, we started with a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of the skillet, then we threw our chorizo in, cooked it for a good 10 to 12 minutes, then added our pork sausage, cooked that till it was completely done, and then added our green chili, our hatch green chili, bueno hatch green chili, frozen. We thawed it and put it into a colander and drained it over a bowl. And then I used a little bit of that juice in here. You see how the eggs are binding all of the meat together? This makes for amazing breakfast tacos. All right, we're gonna finish cooking this and we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how to do your corn tortillas for your breakfast tacos. All right, we are getting ready to make our corn tortillas that are going to be our base for our breakfast mixture we've been cooking. So you can do a bigger skillet. I just am making a few of these for right now. And so I put these in. This is hot avocado oil because it can get hot and you don't have to worry about it. And just cook them until they're a little bit crispy around the edges and a little bit, not super crispy on the center part, but you want it firm so that it holds your egg mixture and it doesn't just fall apart when you bite into it, okay? But I don't know if any of you have seen these. These are the coolest, okay? You can put these down one direction and you've got 3 tacos. Or you can use it like this and you can put 2 tacos in it. So these are awesome. I use these all the time now for breakfast tacos, regular tacos, but try these. They come in all these fun colors and you can get them at Walmart. I've even found them at the dollar store. So try these, they're awesome. Okay, these are getting a little bit, see that? How it got a little bit brown on the one side. So I typically will just flip it like that real quick and then bring it out, okay? Because you really don't want it totally to be hard on both sides like this. Then while it's sitting there, I'll throw in like my other corn tortillas in here. You want to dip them on one side and get them in the oil and then flip them, okay? And make sure they get oil on both sides. So then you're going to take your corn tortillas, you're going to slide them into your little taco thing, just kind of fold them like this, and then they're ready for the filling. Just kind of pat them on a paper towel to get the excess oil off of them. And then you're going to get ready to put whatever toppings you want. I will fill them with the meat mixture that we made, which is the sausage and chorizo and the green chili and some potato. And then I cracked about 10 eggs into that to get it all together, and the eggs help to bind it. I will put a little bit of cheese in the bottom, and then I'll put the egg mixture and put more cheese on top to final them out. So I'm gonna finish cooking these, and then I'm gonna show you how to assemble them. All right, look, we have made our breakfast mixture, which consisted of a little bit of avocado oil, chorizo, sausage, hot sausage. You can use a mild sausage, whichever you prefer. Cook them. Add green chili. I added a little bit of bueno, probably about 3/4 of a cup to this amount of the chopped bueno green chili. And I, of course, always use the hot. I always tell you guys that, but feel free to use mild or medium. And then I cracked 10 eggs into this. And the reason I did is because the eggs will bind your meat and everything and keep it together. I don't like cooking your eggs separate, scrambled eggs separate, and then cooking your meat and trying to combine them. They just don't mesh, and then it makes for a messy breakfast taco. So just go ahead and crack them right into your meat and stir them up, and it's easy. And then you're not dirtying another dish. Then we cooked our corn tortillas in avocado oil just till they were a little bit light, but yet bendable, but a little crispiness. Then what I do is I go through, after I put them in my cute little taco holder, and I put a little bit of cheese on the bottom in here. Put as much cheese as you want. Some people like a lot of cheese, some people like no cheese, okay? My friend that's filming me, her son doesn't like cheese. I'm like, I don't understand that. Who doesn't like cheese? But she doesn't like chocolate, so I don't understand that either. So put that in, and then you go through, you go over here, give your meat a little stir. Look at all that green chili in there. Oh my gosh, you guys. Just kind of fill up your taco shell here. I'm gonna make a little bit of a mess, but it's a-okay. And guess what? This meat mixture that we have here with the eggs, we're gonna let it cool for a little bit, and we're gonna put it into a container. And then in the morning, if anybody wants breakfast taco, all you gotta cook is your corn tortilla. I do like those cooked fresh. I don't like to cook them up ahead of time. They get kind of sucky. So I would suggest just putting your mixture, your meat mixture with your green chilies and stuff in the fridge. And there you go. And who cares if it's a little bit of a mess? That's how we like it. That's how we roll. And put whatever you would like on those breakfast tacos. But I promise you, you will absolutely love these breakfast tacos. And when you have company, this is great to do, because you can make your meat mixture up ahead of time, and then all you're doing the morning of is prepping your corn tortillas, cooking those and putting them in your taco holders and warming your meat up. And then throw them out there, put a big bowl of cut up fresh fruit and these tacos, and you can have homemade salsa with it. You could even make some pico de gallo. It's an amazing, amazing breakfast item, and it's full of protein. And you can also get the corn tortillas that aren't as, there's different variations of them. There's thin ones, thick ones, but try them. I hope you will try these breakfast tacos. It's a great, great Sunday morning breakfast with your family. Any day of the week, you can make it work. So enjoy, and remember, every day is not going to be a good day, but there is good in every day. Go find somebody and bring them to your family's table and share a breakfast taco with them and make their day.